Man, I am so excited about what you're going to experience right now. Lost in the Sauce is a podcast that prides itself on being 10 minutes or less. But today, we're not doing that. We're going to take it a little higher. Not only are we going to go past 10 minutes, we're going to do video. And I brought my man in, longtime podcaster, writer, blogger extraordinaire, Will Dawson, a.k.a. Harlem, a.k.a. Dawson Inc., a.k.a. Dawson Eats America, is joining me virtually from Charlotte, North Carolina to review hot sauces. We done synced it up, bought the same sauce, got the same food, got our cameras out, and reviewed these hot sauces based on aroma, texture, and taste. And we both gave it our own individual flame rating, as well as sharing with you what goes good with it and what we think should go with it and where you can get it and why you should get it, and okay, you get the point. More importantly, it's the next step in the evolution of Lost in the Sauce and the evolution of podcasting, and you're riding with us. So, I appreciate that. Seriously. So let's get into it. You're checking out Lost in the Sauce, powered by Favorite Hot Sauce. What's good? This is Fave, host of Lost in the Sauce, and we are here with a very, very special edition. My man, Will Dawson, a.k.a. Harlem, a.k.a. Dawson Eats America, a.k.a. Friday Fries, a.k.a. everything I can imagine. This guy does it all. And he's here with me today. We're going to review some hot sauce and talk about it. And we're not going to do it under 10 minutes because it's not that situation today. So what's up, B?
Hey, man. I'm good. I'm glad to be here. You know, I love food. So,
yeah,
you know, putting stuff on food. Hot sauce. Let's do it. I'm ready.
I bet. So, up the bat, we have Howler Monkey. Howler. We both got it. Let's be clear. I forgot to even say that.
I could only afford half the bottle. What had happened was, it's not full.
I am at. So let me be clear. I forgot to even mention. So I am in a small town in Alabama called Tuscaloosa. You may have heard of it, by the University of Alabama. Mm-hmm. And Will, you are in
Charlotte, North Carolina. Prison.
It's like that.
Prison.
All right, prison. So that's why we're doing this thing on a Zoom tip. But he was gracious enough to go get the same hot sauce that I have so we could talk about it. So I'm going to throw to Will because all I know is that Howler Monkey is from Jacksonville Beach, Florida. So give me some background on what we're about to do.
Well, if I may, now it's this hot sauce comes from a specific pepper. It's the Aji Chambo pepper, and that's a Scotch bonnet pepper as opposed to habanero pepper, right? They look similar, but the Scotch bonnet is where this joint is from, and it is lethal, according to them. It's from Panama. That's where they are cultivated, and they are hot, right? So it says that the hot sauces they created from these peppers are typically vinegar-based and are commonly referred to as Aji Chambo, right? And so if you go to Panama, you'll find that type of hot sauce in most restaurants. And on the Atlantic coast, they make up the majority of the population with those peppers. So there's different variations, but the Scotch bonnet pepper is where Howler Monkey comes from. And in Panama, there are actual Howler monkeys. Go figure.
And Zamunda.
And yes, I remember that. Remember we were watching the movie.
Right.
We were watching the movie, and Wesley Snipes said it. It was like, oh, the Howler Monkey.
Like, wow. Never heard it before.
Ever. And now it's everywhere. That's just like an ad on Facebook. Like you could just think about some cookies, and cookies going to be on your screen. That's all I'm saying. It's crazy. So, Howler monkeys everywhere.
Howler monkeys. So this is what we're going to do. Just like on the podcast, the audio podcast, we break this thing down by experience. So if you look down, you see we got our two different things going on. Will's got wings. I got tacos. I'm just going to say it like that. I got tacos. I'm not going to get into all that other stuff. But these are classic.
Codes.
Yeah, tacos.
You got codes. I'm sorry, go ahead.
So we got classic hot sauce experiences right now. We're gonna break this down by how it smells. We're gonna talk about how it flows, the texture of the actual sauce, and then we're gonna talk about how it tastes. And after we're done with all that, twist is I'm gonna give it a flame rating from somewhere between 1 and 5. Will's gonna give his flame rating, and there's no guarantee it's gonna be the same. So that's the kicker here. And we'll talk about why we gave it that rating, and then we'll leave the floor open to you guys. Hit us up on social media after the fact. But that's how we're gonna do this thing. You ready?
Okay, ready. So we're gonna open it up first, right?
Let's open this thing up. But you got enough left? Okay.
Yes. I can still smell it. It ain't to the bottom.
Yeah. And even if it was, all right. Same time, man. You know what we do, same.
Oh.
Okay.
It's not that bad.
It's not, but it's definitely Scotch bonnet. Very Caribbean. It smells like I'm at like the spot on Auburn Ave in Atlanta somewhere.
Yes, I could easily be in Barbados right now.
Right. I didn't want to be this country, but all right. So I smell peppers, I smell heat, but I don't smell anything like that's gonna hurt me. I don't think.
No, and I can you smell the vinegar a little bit too?
A little bit, not like most, because fave hot sauce is based on vinegar.
If you may,
just putting that out there. But
okay, right.
But it's I just smell the Scotch bonnet, and something's kind of sweet happening in there.
Yeah, I did smell a little sweetness.
I'm looking at. I can't read the ingredients without my glasses. I'm not gonna try, but we already know that it's Scotch bonnet based. So
hey, man, why don't you just put on your glasses? All glasses matter, man. You don't have to. You have to front in front of us, man. We're your people.
The safe space.
We are your people.
All right, that's what's up. Okay.
There you go. All right, go slugger, go. Go on and read them ingredients, bro.
I can read.
Go on and read them ingredients.
I'm gonna learn. It's still small.
See what a safe space we are. We're encouraging here.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Reading and academia. Distilled vinegar, red Scotch bonnet, pepper mash. I'm looking for the sweetness. What am I smelling sweet? Onions, turmeric, and spices. That could be anything. Definitely turmeric. That explains the color. But cumin, which is another thing. That's what I'm smelling. Cumin.
See that?
And it's throwing me off because cumin is a big thing with Mexican and Latino dishes. That's what you put. Like I put it in my guac. I put it in chili. Mm-hmm. Cumin is one of those flavors. So when you smell Scotch bonnets, being our backgrounds, we like different stuff. It's like I smell that Caribbean, but I wasn't expecting that Mexican.
Right. On top of it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm getting. So that's it. We did a lot on aroma, but let's do this texture thing. I'm trying to see what this. You gonna put on the wings?
I'm gonna put it on a wing.
We'll put it on a taco. Let's try.
Nah,
I wasn't ready. Hold on.
It came like this.
Hold on. Let me shake it up a little. You do yours.
Oh.
Hold on.
Yeah, I didn't shake it. I'm getting a lot of oil.
Yeah, that's what I got. And it's got a lot of like seeds and stuff. I'm like,
Yeah, I didn't get any of the seeds. I got
Yeah, I got a lot, but I mean, it's just kind of. Let's see what happens this time. Let's do one more time. Still kind of.
Yeah, it's runny, but we got more red on it instead of.
Yeah, it's got some color to it this time. You feel me?
Yeah.
All right.
So I put on the middle one. So it's loose in the caboose. It's a runny sauce. But which is not a bad thing.
It's not.
But you could just it's not ooshy, you know. You know what I'm saying? It's not ooshy. I got that from you. I learned that from you, Dad. I learned that from you. It's not ooshy. It's a little thinner. Like that's what's for dinner, you know. Go ahead, man. I'm finished.
It's definitely not even medium. It's light. It's like it's classic hot sauce. It's not thick, meant to be thick or a salsa like. It just ran. But see, the thing is. And it has like the little orifice reducer on it. So it's not like we just doused it down.
Right.
It has something on it to stop it from. Imagine if that wasn't on there.
It came out fast.
That'd be half the bottle. But
yep.
I like the fact that it's that classic splash. You can just blah. So that's dope. But then it's like, okay,
we ain't tasted it yet, so talk about
it. It's definitely one of them bottles you gotta be careful. You could pour the whole thing out.
Yeah,
without even trying. So you got.
But I'm really glad that we did it on traditional, what I think hot sauce centric meal, like wings. Like you can toss it in that. You don't have to worry about wasting any. And like you toss it in one of those bowls.
Yeah.
You gotta leave half the bottle in the bowl. It's gonna adhere. Same thing with this taco. And I'm real big on corn tortillas versus flour. Because flour, that thinness of getting that flour tortilla, make it soggy and all that. So this is on point right here. So that's my take on the texture. It's a good texture. Everything got to be thick. Thick is great. Thick sauce is great.
Amazing. Thick is amazing. Sorry.
Incredible.
Yes.
But anyway,
it's life-changing.
Let's taste.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, hot sauce. Let's taste. Yeah, let's get that.
Okay. Are we gonna try one now?
Yeah, we're gonna try it. Don't see. But we're hitting the phone to taste. Let's get it. I'm claiming now I'm not a hand model, so it is. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
How's hitting that wing?
I covered it. That was all.
Okay. Break it down, man. What's up on the taste? Why you feeling about it? Damn. Okay. I'll let the bones cry out for you.
It's not too heavy. Like you can feel a little bite, right? There's a little bite.
Yeah.
On the back of your throat, but it's not too hot, right? So the Scotch bonnet, it didn't overwhelm the wing. It just enhanced it, in my view. So I feel like it's definitely the right type of hot sauce for wings, because if you just get the naked wings, you just want to enhance them.
Right.
So this would be the sauce for it.
Naked with breading or not?
Breading's fine. With breading, it's fine. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Same thing with you. As you see, neither one of us grabbed a towel or wet beads.
No.
Popping. I'm with you. It's like it's a good hit. Like again, just like it's good on wings, I think it's good on tacos because it just hit the meat and because it's thin, it didn't spread all out onto the tortilla.
Hey man.
Yeah, that happened.
Where'd the taco go?
Oh, that's gonna be.
Oh,
I mean, I set the rest of it down right here in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, it's got a hit, but it's not like, and it's hot. Like it ain't like on some punk stuff. It's hot, but it just ain't.
It doesn't overwhelm.
No, yeah, it's not. It's Q-Tip and not Busta Rhymes.
That's the scenario right there.
What? So that's what I'm thinking on that. That being said, I'm already thinking like, wow, that'd be dope on a beef patty.
Ooh.
But we're not. We're not going to get into that right now. I'll get into that in a minute. But the taste is definitely on point. It's on point. I can fool with this throughout an entire meal. I can add more if I wanted. And that's what it's about, man. I know hot sauce, we always talk about how hot it is and, it's painful and, I'm going to pay for it twice and all this stuff. Like, no, I like the flavor. And it's got really, really good flavor.
And I think they took their time and they made it so it wasn't overwhelming, but it was flavorful. Mm-hmm. And so I applaud them on just making it more than palatable. Just palatable. It's more like it adds to, like I said, it just adds to the meal.
Right. And full disclosure, I said I wasn't going to say anything, but like this taco is not just like steak taco. This is like slow cooked braised lamb shank meat that I purposely seasoned with just salt and pepper and then put it on the grill for like 3 hours on low heat. Then I put it in the oven for another 8 on like 200 degrees.
I grew these wings in my backyard. And so what I felt like I needed to do was take a couple months and just let it grow like a tree and let the bones get proper. And so then what I did is I made sure that the meat would not fall off the bone because I needed it to be sturdy, like an adult. And then that's when I knew they were ripe. So then when I cooked it, it was naked, but it was mature.
That's dope. I forgot to mention I flew to Aberdeen to get a nice European lamb to slay, and I did it like the old biblical altar of cutting it into 12 pieces and setting it all on fire at 200 degrees. That's how I did it.
I had to go to Egypt and talk to the chickens.
That right?
Rooster uncle, and get his permission to grow the wings here. Because if he don't say cock-a-doodle-doo in the right octave, that means that you. So I spent a lot of money to get the permission and I had to pay a dowry. I mean, it was really Lowry's, but that's not the point. The point is that I went to lengths to get the wings to grow them in my yard.
Yeah, we're not just throwing this together.
No. Man,
right.
It takes some things. Some things.
So with that being said,
yes.
How would you rate this on a scale of 1 to 5? How many flames would you give?
Oh, I always be listening to the podcast, so I be knowing about the flames, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That one time was that was the funniest one.
You were fine that though. You were like, no, the pilot like
wasn't no flames at all. No, I feel like with this sauce and my sturdy wings, I'm gonna give this 3.5 flames. 3.5,
okay.
Because it could always get hotter, and raise the level. But I feel like it's right there, above average, and Howler Monkey did his thing.
I'm gonna give it 4. The overall experience, and again, it's not about it just being hot. It's about having that balance of hot and flavor and making sure everything is kind of like on point. I think they did a good job of keeping a balance and keeping a blend. Because like I can taste hot sauce and like, okay, it has this, and this. But I can't tell you like where the Scotch bonnet ends and the garlic begins, or the onion. It's just like a nice little flow. So overall experience, like it's just dope. So that's why I said I'm giving it a 4 flame for me.
When it came to me, it was missing a toe. So I didn't want to, I can't give it 4 if it's missing a half a toe. So I give it a half a point to fill in where the toe was going.
I got you.
Yeah.
So with that being said, before we wrap it up,
it's a toe jam.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Sorry.
So before we wow. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What else would you put this on? Like we already confirmed wings, yes. Tacos, yes. I just let the beef patty things slip.
We've established that it could go on meat, right? So it would go well. Even if you want to spice up your ribs, or you could just put it in there. It could even. Now I'm not gonna hold you, but I feel like it would even go well with like breakfast. Like you can mix it with your eggs a little bit.
Okay, that's what's up. Well, I think in addition to, like I said, beef patties, I got this weird thing with chicken and dumplings, right? Mm. And I like to put hot sauce on chicken and dumplings. And it has to be something like, the truffs of the world, or like the thicker sauces. That's not good to put like something like a stew already, or chowder like fried. So chicken and dumpling, I like the thin splash. So when it splashed into that taco, that's the first thing I thought was like, yo, this would be dope on some chicken and dumplings. Like this a bowl, and I've been putting it on the whole pot. Because of the splash factor, let's call it that. Because of the splash factor of the thinness of the sauce, that texture. Other like soups, stews, I would do this sauce on. I would splash it on, like if you get some greens. I think this is one of those stew soup enhancer type sauces. That's the deal, man. Howler Monkey is official. We kept it over 10 minutes.
We did that.
So if you want to get at us about this sauce on my trail, I don't think it go with that. I think it needed. Okay, well. GetLostInTheSauce.net is the website. There's a contact form on there. You can also check us out on social media. Not even just on like the hot sauce tip, but just, I'm Fave on Twitter and Favenificent on Instagram. In addition to Dawson Inc., what else you got popping?
You can go to Dawson Inc. online to see my musings. Dawson Inc. online. .com. That's my site where I house all my stuff. And Instagram Dawson Inc., Instagram Dawson Eats America, Instagram Dawson Writes America. So I got a couple things going on and things coming. So I'm working out here, and it's a pleasure for me to be here for these few minutes and talk to the professor, because he got his glasses on now. He's a professor.
That's what's up, man. Well, that's the deal. Thanks for checking us out. Until next time, remember, vaccination does not mean annihilation. Stay safe. I really want to drive up and see my brother, and I'm sure I'd love him to fly down or kick it, but we still waiting for things to open up slowly but surely. So
yeah, I gotta hug the baby soon.
Exactly. So we want to make sure that we able to hug babies and see our friends and see people. So while things are getting better, it's not where it used to be. So please, please, please take care of yourself.
Be safe.
Yeah.
Which one I'm gonna put on my greens? Which one I'm gonna put on my wings? Oh, I don't know. Let's go.